Hello Pisces and welcome to your October 2024 reading. So, first of all, I want to say an enormous thank you for all of you. I've received this from YouTube. We've passed the 100,000 subscribers. This is a big surprise, and I am eternally grateful for this. It's amazing. And so in order to celebrate this with you guys, I'm putting a little contest where I'm gonna give away either a free tarot reading or the free tarot course, which is something you take at your rhythm because it's pre-recorded. There's like 17-hour long pre-recorded videos and a 235-page book that goes with it that you download. So if that is interesting to you, that you can pick that as your prize, or if you prefer just having, you're not interested in learning tarot, but you want to have a tarot reading, that you can pick that also. So the way to participate, of course, in the commentary, you write down, contest. I'm interested in the either tarot reading or tarot course. And of course, you have to be subscribed. So in the commentary at the end of the month, I'm going to pick somebody and I'm going to announce the winner in the next month's monthly readings, like this. Okay? So I'll probably announce it in the month of the winner, or maybe all the months. I don't know. Probably. All right. So on this, my beautiful Pisces, for the month of October, we come in as the Pope, the Hierophant. So this is a very strong position. We're talking about your spiritual sovereignty, your capacity to apply the wisdom from the spiritual understanding into your life. It can talk, of course, of institutions and things like that. But here, this is when we're mastering, this is my truth, this is how the universe works, and this is how I can translate it into and ground it into this world. Hierophant, the keeper of rituals, the one that knows how to bring spiritual qualities into our life. Under that, we have the Moon and the Ace of Cups. So this is interesting because it's like, even though it's almost like your moral compass is allowing you to thread at the beginning of the month your spiritual knowledge and moral compass, that kind of, discernment, because Jupiter gave discernment to the Pope. In that maybe things not so obvious period, Moon, in the knowing that there's an Ace of Cups available for you. And an Ace of Cups does not mean always love. It can be that higher frequency you're looking for. Here, or that next level communion with the world, with the divine, with all of this, because it's a question of communion also. Next, we have the Eight of Wands, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And this is, as you're treading in the Moon, something's gonna break off during the month, but it is going to allow you kind of break down what puts you in your head, Eight of Swords, so that you can start being in the flow. It is going to provoke, lovers, it's going to provoke an inspired decision. It's almost like you were stuck in your head about yes, but something. And I'm in the shadow here. The Moon is my reality. So my Pope, as he's treading through, at one point, things are not possible anymore. Okay, it's like, no, this is not the way. I'm breaking this, making a decision. And then we have King of Wands and the Emperor moving into action. So right away, the Hierophant and the Emperor, we have two very strong masculine representations, archetypes. The Emperor in his actions of, dealing with this world and making the decisions that will align with the divine. And the Pope has that capacity to anchor it. He has the keys of the two worlds. So this, and then of course the King of Wands giving you that extra home fire. We do have the full moon in Aries at the end of the month, around the 17th. So that might help move the energy. So it's almost like the energy is going to break off whatever was preventing you from actually making that inner inspired decision to go for. Stopping the waiting, assessing, yes, but of the Eight of Swords or the Seven of Pentacles. So let's clarify this for you, my beautiful Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of October 2024. Okay. All right, let's look at the Pope here. Okay, that's interesting. We have the Knight of Cups, but with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. The interesting thing here is that it's almost like your Pope. Your Pope is like, okay, this is what I love. This is what I want to bring forward. You had the Ace of Cup right there. It's like you're grabbing it. You want to bring forward, but you've got the Knight in front of you. You've got unknown. You've got old stuff coming up from the depth of the waters to kind of, okay, do I react to this? Do I freak out? Do I go into my head? Or do I walk the path? Knight of Cups. And here you see those three ladies. This is your receptivity, your capacity to take that extra cup, your capacity to allow the universe to send you abundance. This is like harvest, okay? Abundance, joy, pleasure, communion. It's in reverse. So it's very structured, dogmatic, but just the pleasure of following one's heart seems to be missing. Talking of pleasure, you see those two girls? They're the two girls of this, waiting for you, the third girl, to go and celebrate with them. Four of Wands. This is when your energy is in alignment with celebration, with harvest, with, on the other side here, it's just nothing is hidden. There's no fight. There's no something can happen. There's no mystery coming up from the depths. So we have like a double energy. I know what I want to bring forward, but vibrationally and maybe around you also, because the Three of Cups can be the people around us. How we're sharing vibrations We can have people around us that are like, yeah, Pisces, go for it. The universe and me are just waiting to see you harvest what you're bringing forward. Or people that are so dragging down that we don't have the capacity to see just that welcomeness, joy, and receptivity. Okay, so let's look at the moon. Okay, I turned the pack around and they're giving it back to me. I think the moon is about this. Okay, it's about facing what is preventing us from being in the Four of Wands. I have the Queen of Wands in reverse here, and she's the one that is a bit of the law of attraction. Okay, she's the compass of what I desire really. Is it aligned with my lower self, with my ego, with my animalistic self, or is it aligned with my higher self, with my soul, with my authenticity? Where is it aligned to? Where is it focused? Is it focused on all the losses I had, or is it focused on the sunflower, on the sun, on my growth? This is something that probably, if we have leftovers of this, the tower here is going to help to clear that. Show me the tower, because it's allowing the Eight of Wands over the 8. It's 2 number 8s, but we're removing extra Mercury here. Sun. It's going to become very clear. We're removing extra Mercury, and here we have more swords. Because sometimes Mercury, when it's working unconsciously, this is Mercury in Gemini, it's but unconsciously, it's too much. It's just double Mercury, okay, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury on top of it. So we have double mental that is just spinning out of mechanically, okay, and it's out of control in a way. And here we have the Five of Swords. So maybe what puts you in your overactive wheel was holding on to your past sorrows and disappointments. I say this because see, he holds 3 swords in his hands, preventing you from actually making decisions that would be helping you. The 2 swords are on the floor. He cannot make any decisions. His masculines, the parts of his masculines that would be like, let's do it, are being defeated because he holds on to these old swords. Old swords that are probably coming up from the woodworks here. Let's look at but that tower, that event is going to shed a lot of light. And since we have the sun with it, it's going to shed a lot of light on what actually makes me expand. What is the direction of what I want to express, who I am, my inner child, the solar plexus here. What do I want to emanate? Let's look at the Lovers. Lovers is a deep decision that will have like impacts on many years to come. We have the Magician. And that's what the Tower is going to help to get rid of. See the limiting vibration. That's why I want to give you the cup. If you still think, it won't happen because last time, all the heartaches, I'm in my head analyzing this like crazy. All the times I was abandoned, or the things that I had to sacrifice, or I never got my due, or I don't have what it takes and people make me feel it, or whatever, abandonment issues. The Tower is going to help you get rid of this and make a decision of, what do I want to emanate? Lack? Loss? poverty or expansion, movement forward, manifestation. This guy cannot be in his truth or in his vibration. He cannot be somebody that has a relationship with the universe where it is outside of the flow of abundance, like others, not me, or whatever. He cannot be a victim. So that doesn't mean it has to be somebody that nothing ever happened to him. It's just that he doesn't keep it as his truth. He doesn't keep it in his water, in his vibration. He will release it, and he will bring what is above through him below in a manifesting, powerful way. So here, making sure you're not limiting yourself to what you have known, but you can actually manifest something completely different in front of you. So the King of Wands is going to give you that kick. The Tower and the King of Wands. Here we have an extra fire, because we have to understand, and here I stop on this. Look at that lightning and the fire. What it kicks out is the crown. It's the way we used to manage to think. Our head. It's kicking it out because no, this is not the kingdom you're going to create. No. I'm giving you 22 drops of yod. That's the Hebrew letter. Spark of the divine. 22, like the 22 letters of the alphabet from which the universe was created. I'm downloading you. As I'm destroying this, I am downloading to you all the material needed, all the frequencies, the sounds needed to recreate a completely different world. He knows that. So, King of Wands, was it the Magician you wanted to put there? All right. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles, knowing I have what it takes. This is being rooted in your worth and your value and all of this. Getting rid of an old karmic, maybe Saturnian lesson, devil in reverse. You're getting rid of this Knight of Sword. Let's look at the Emperor. Because that was probably karmic anyway. Emperor. Because Saturn is going to help you concretize, making concrete your ambitions and things like that. Is going to give you discipline and focus and so on. Or it's going to tighten the chains of the limitations you believe you have. And so here we have justice with the Emperor. Justice, the moon in reverse, so that means revelation. Double revelation, because we have the Hangman. Revelation and actually seeing from a different angle, Queen of Wands in reverse. I think we had it at the beginning here. So that means really looking at what we're attracting, what we are actually unconsciously being attracted to also. So you're because we have justice, this is all about the balance in life. This is ruled by Venus. It's all about making sure that between me and the universe, me and the neighbor, me and my partner, me and what I'm creating, it's balanced. It's not I'm sacrificing myself for something. I don't have any value, but I'll invest in the other. There it creates all sorts of disbalance, or, it can be hell. So it makes our life unfair. This is about moving on from unfairness and starting to be able to manifest, create something different. So, can we call this moving on from unfairness, or manifesting something new? Okay, manifesting something new. And you won't be manifesting old karma anymore. So, new. On this, my beautiful Pisces, if you want a private reading, you know how to book it. The description below the video in the plus section, there's going to be a how to go book a reading if you need a private reading this month. And if you win the reading, then of course I'm going to refund you if you book during the month. Also, thank you for subscribing and commenting and watching. And of course, let's continue this beautiful trip that we're on. Also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moon, which will be in Aries, I'm gonna ask the divine, here another little Aries part, I'm gonna ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. On this, namaste, my beautiful Pisces. Have an amazing Samhain, Halloween, good time to make peace with our loved past ones, or anything on the other side of the veil here. The veil outside of us and the veil inside of us. Let's reveal, veil. Removing the veil means reveal. Let's reveal what is blocking us from manifesting our better selves. All right. Namaste. Bye-bye. See you next month.